Hello class 9 students, today we discuss chapter 6 part 2. In this chapter you will learn this all topic like more about editing and formatting worksheet, which are the formatting number options available in MS Excel, then borders, how to adjust the rows and column with height and width, then how to insert the cells, rows and column. So this all topic you will learn in this video. So first topic, that is page special. Okay, these are the very important topic or useful in Microsoft Excel whenever we want to copy the formula plus numbers that we have already put in my sheet 1. For example, if I want to copy in my sheet 2, so this page special option is used. This is a very special option used while pasting the numeric data with the format as well as formula. Clear? So whenever we want to copy the number with the formula, then I am using the paste special option, and this option is available under the home tab under the group clipboard, and there is an option is available paste. We just click on the paste options, then we can copy our numeric plus formula data. So hopefully everyone understand the usage of the page special in Microsoft Excel. Now we talk next formatting features, that is autofill in MS Excel. Okay, what is autofill? Autofill features is used to enter a predefined series of data such as a text or number in a worksheet quickly. Okay, for example, you have to enter 1 to 1000 in your worksheet. Okay, so you do not need to write 1 2 3 up to 1000. It is a time consuming, so we can do the smart work in Microsoft Excel through the features autofill. So how it can do, I'll just show in my next slide. We also do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, not only numeric data but this type data also, like January, February. Now you will learn in my next slide usage of autofill. So what the process is that first enter the first two values of the data into the adjust cell and select both the cell. You can see in my screenshot I have entered 1 and 2. Okay, then after I have selected both the cells. Here you can see in my screenshot. Now click the fill handler present on the lower right corner of the selected cell. Okay, so where is a fill handler? You can see in my screenshot too. This is a fill handler that is available on right side. This is available here. Clear? This is on right side of the corner, and we just need to drag and drop. Whenever we need to drag and drop, you can see in my third screenshot 1 to 9 it is view. If you want 1000, we just need to drag and drop. So this way we can use the January, February month data, month text also. Okay, so hopefully everyone understand the usage of the autofill in Microsoft Excel. Now we're talking about various formatting number options. Excel, in which we can store the numeric data. These are the very basic thing, but various way we can store the numeric data. Like the option is available. You can see in my screenshot. I will store the data in number format as well as currency format, in a date and time format, percentage, scientific. So this all formats is available in Microsoft Excel. I have also seen the examples like numeric examples you can see in my screen. Currency, that is dollar sign, date and time, various date and time option is available. So these are all the formats of the number in which we can store our numeric data. Now next is adding borders to the cells. These are the features of the Microsoft Excel. Like for this we have to just select the cells which for which borders have been applied. Okay, for example, if you want to apply the border from A1 to G5, so we have to select the cell, then we have to go into the home tab and click on the border item under the font group. Under the home tab we have to just go into the group font and click on the border item. So whichever the cell you have selected are border. Now we're talking about adjusting the row height and column height. Okay, column width, this is just a mistake. This is the row height and column width. Here I should write properly. So what is the row height? You can see if I want to increases or decreases the row height. So what is the process? So for that you have to just select the cell, select the row. Here I have selected the row. Same way you have to select the column if you want to increases the decreases the column width. So I have selected the row, then I am going into the home tab. Under the ribbon, you already know this is a ribbon. Under there is a home tab. We have a group is available. Click on the format command from the cell group. We have to first check the cell group. Under the cell group that is available on right hand side. So cell group in which there is a format command is available. When you click on format command, the option is available row height. Clear? You can see in my screenshot also row height. So when you click on row height, the new dialog box is, you can see my image also. Here you have to enter the row height, like I have increases or decreases, whatever you want, and click on OK. So your row height of the particular selected cell will be increases or decreases. If you want to select the all the rows, then all the rows heights are increases and decreases. So same way now you have to perform the column width. This is your this is for your activity. Now we talking about inserting a cell, one single cell or rows or columns. Okay, so what is the procedure for inserting a cell? You can see in my screenshot. First select the cells or range of the cell where you want to insert the cell. For example, I have selected B4 here. Okay, here I want to insert one blank cell. So what is the process for that? Click the drop down list arrow on the insert from the cell group. On the insert you can see we have already see the cell groups. Okay, and the cell group in which there is an option is available insert cell. Okay, so under the cell group there is a insert drop down is available. You just click on the insert cell. So when you click on the insert cell, the insert dialog box appear. You can see in my screen also. Here the option is available, like where you want to add the cell, like top on the bottom on the right side, or on the shift cells down, or entire row. What you want to add? I want to add just single cell, so I have selected shift the cells down. Okay, so whatever the cell is there, it will goes down. So in the previous screen you have already seen rises here in my cursor. Whenever I have selected shift cells down, so rise is coming on the downside. So now this cell will be blank. So hopefully everyone understand how to add the cells in Microsoft Excel. Talking about inserting rows, like complete rows. Okay, so for that select the rows or column edges to which you wish to insert the rows or column. You can see I have selected fourth. Okay, here I want to add the complete new row. Okay, like between this I want to add one new data. So for that I have added the rows. So for that you have to go into the home tab and click on the drop down list arrow on the insert command. This is the insert command, and the option is available insert sheet row. So new row will be inserted. Same you can see in my screen, the new row, new blank row will be inserted. Same way you can insert the column also. Now next is deleting rows and column. Okay, like if you want to delete some rows or columns, so for that which are the steps is very easy. Just select the cell whichever you want to delete, then after you have to go into the home tab, then you have to click the drop down list arrow on the delete command from the cell group. You see we are already there in home tab. There is a cell groups. There is delete option is available. Okay, in which if you want to delete the cells, or if you want to delete the rows or column, whatever you want, you just select it and click on. If I want to click the row, so I will click on delete sheet row. So complete rows will be deleted. So hopefully everyone understand this all basic of Microsoft Excel. Thank you.